Yeah, it's Workplace Wednesday, and that means we need Workplace Wisdom expert Linda Swindling, who is an author and a speaker. One of the books she's written is The Masters of Impact Negotiating. And Linda, today you want to help us negotiate some irritations in the workplace. Can you define what you mean by irritation?
Well, yes, I can. Lori, have you ever had somebody that irritated you? Just
Well, Larry and I used to work.
That'd be me on occasion.
No, really?
Oh, yeah,
Stop
a couple
that,
of
Larry.
times.
Well, the problem with Larry is he does it on purpose.
No.
But I think you're talking about maybe people who don't do it on purpose. Like,
well, it can be.
Larry and I used to work with a guy who would drink a soda. We had free sodas at our workplace, and he would do this.
Who's that?
Well, I don't want to say his name.
Oh, okay.
He might sue us or something.
Okay. Well, give me some initials later.
Well,
Okay.
It can be that. It can be as small, or maybe for you it was a big deal. My husband worked with a woman that hummed, and so they shared an office, and she would hum Christmas carols all year through, and always had a tune going. And at first it's cute, but a year and a half of it.
I'm laughing because Josue Rodriguez whistles Christmas tunes all year long.
Which is fine unless you're sitting right next to him and you're trying to concentrate on something. Mine is perfume.
Yeah, because you're allergic.
I am highly allergic to perfumes and hairsprays and stuff like that. So, if someone comes in wearing a lot of perfume, they think they smell terrific, and they've gone to a lot of work for it. And I'm like, I have a migraine, and I get sick. So, an irritation is something that bugs you, and usually something that the person doesn't know that they're doing. So I think that's the first thing, is figure out what it is. Identify what it is that's bothering you, so that it's a fact.
So who's doing something as seemingly innocuous as just wearing perfume, not knowing it's causing you a problem?
Well, there's a lot of things. First, you got to figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to point to the behavior. Because Larry, it's not, hey, Larry's bugging me. It's that cologne is bothering me because it gives me a headache. Mm. So that's a fact. And then what I would do is I'd run my concern by an objective party. So I would go talk to somebody, a friend, somebody that's, a coach kind of person, somebody that's a peer level, and I'd say, okay, this is what's bothering me. What would you do about it? Because they may say, this is no big deal. The slurping soda thing, how often do you hear it? That's no big deal.
Yeah.
Or it may be a big deal. And Larry, that's where you make your decision. Mm. Decide what you can live with. How big of a deal is this? How much does it really affect me? Is this like just something that's an irritation, or is this a big, big deal?
Well, yeah, because the soda slurping is no big deal, but if you're going to have a migraine for 3 days after smelling perfume or cologne, that's a big deal. You're not a productive employee.
Right. So, or maybe the slurping is bothering you so much that you can't concentrate. So it might be a big deal to you, but run it by the friend, decide if it's important, and then here's the big one. Practice what you will say. We need to go back to that friend or the coach or whoever and practice what we're going to say before we say it, because a lot of times what we plan to say doesn't really come out exactly that way. And put the stars around this in your mind, and that is use I statements. So, Larry, when you wear that cologne, I get a migraine. I have allergies to perfumes. I'm sensitive to that. And point to that behavior. It's not, Larry, I don't like you. Mm-hmm. It's just, I have a problem. This is what the problem is. Can it be fixed? So then you're not, he's so irritating, because that doesn't make any sense. Or, Lori, I can't believe he keeps slurping, or whatever it is. It's more, here's the behavior, and this is why it bothers me.
Mm. What if you get the classic I statement in return, though? I don't care.
I don't care. Okay? So then you kind of drill down. You say, well, Larry, what that means is I have a migraine headache for 3 days. Mm. And most people aren't going to say that. Sure. Some of them are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You
might have to escalate.
You got to prepare for the worst.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and so I'm going to leave you time to say that to me. I'm going to, let you respond, and I'm going to really listen, because I may hear something in there that's going to solve the problem. Mm. Oh, Linda, I didn't know that. It's all colognes. I wear it every day. Is today the one that you did it that really bugged you? Yeah, today's the one. Oh, well, I changed colognes because my daughter gave me some. Mm. So, oh, well, do you mind not wearing that at work? You and I might be fine then.